In a tall, hollow chamber, the darkness looms. The occupants present dwell comfortably among the shadows. All await for the one to appear, as this is the night for special assignments. Evil deeds to be laid bare, for destruction and despair. Not one has to be made impatient as they scream with glee once given their task. In the midst of shrieks and howls, those imbued with darkened embers set forth to leave their scorch marks upon the earth.
I have a special assignment for you three.
A deep, almost melodic voice purrs.
Tonight it begins. I shall bring down the very weapon that guards man. They have become foolish and complacent, so entrenched with themselves. I have just the thing that will deliver them onto my hands.
To the first spirit it is said,
The role that the one above gave to the man has been twisted by my design. He has forgotten obedience and discipline. In his heart is no love for the so-called church. He relies on his own strength. The connection between him and the one above has been broken. Go to the woman and whisper in her ear that all is lost, that she no longer desires to help him. Tell her that she is her own house that has been shackled by his hand with fear. She will forsake him, too blind to see that it was me all along.
The first spirit nods excitedly.
I will make it so she destroys herself willingly, just as the man has done to her. There'll be no difference except only in her eyes.
The deep voice speaks again, this time to the second.
I have brought down Adam with Eve, and so too will I do with the woman to the man. Begin to whisper to the man just how much he has failed, that his ways are destructive, that his desire for protection means nothing. Begin to make him doubt that he is capable of nothing more than harm. Let him succumb to the ways of the woman. Let him think that he must become weak for his own good.
The second spirit screeches with delight.
I will make him think that the ways of old are dead, so that they are forgotten, making him the hand of destruction for his own sons and daughters. He will lose his will to fight for them, or himself. His house will fall.
At last, the deep voice speaks to the third.
Listen closely, as this all must go hand in hand. It's the very destruction of the elements, the future generations. I will show the one above just how weak his example really is. For your task, you will whisper to both the man and the woman, make them turn against their own children, sacrificing them willingly upon my altar. Go to their children and put doubts in their minds so they were ever loved. Make the children believe that the one above twisted their design. Convince the children to destroy themselves. Confuse them so that their minds are corrupted. Make the man and woman believe that there is no other way. Make them believe that their own realities are true.
Hearing this, the third spirit replies,
I will break the children's relational ties to their parents. I will create a twisted yet broken version of the houses that will fall apart due to their design. Their kingdoms will live in rot, and they will forget their royal lineage. They will see it as false. I will make it seem as though there is no difference between the child, man, or woman in their eyes.
With the final word given, the three spirits set off to wreak their havoc. In all of their assignments, they have performed well. They are still hard at work, bringing death and heartache. The battle is far from over, with the war still waging on. Many have been lost, many kingdoms have fallen. The war on the nuclear family, mothers, fathers, and most importantly, our children, is no joke. Fathers commit suicide as their children are kept away from them. Mothers are forced to surrender to their violent abusers. Children are trafficked by the systems that are meant to care and guard them. Wake up before your family, too, is destroyed before your eyes. Fight back.